Hey guys, so I haven't did this in a while. Um, I'm pretty much just going to, I don't know, can you see my screen? I'm not sure. Oh, I think you can. Okay, awkward. Okay, so basically, what I'm coming on here to do tonight with y'all, is we going to be going over a new indicator, like kind of like a trading system that I've been using. This week is my first time using it. Levels is this new system that they've created. I'm pretty much just sort of kind of like a test dummy, but not really because I know how to trade without it. But this is what we've all kind of been working on to create systems to help us all just elevate, right? In the easiest way to simplify something that can be very complicated and complex. So let's just go ahead and get started. So this is Bitcoin. Bitcoin, is always up and running 24/7, um, 7 days a week, right? 24 hours, 7 days a week. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna cut on the levels indicator. This is the default. So you can see what this indicator is. You have your buy entry levels, your sell entry levels, and then your TP levels. The gist of this is very plain, it's very simple. If price closes above this buy entry line, you buy. If it closed below, you sell. And as you can see currently where Bitcoin is right now, you can see where price, let's see if I can get, you can see where right here price closed above this buy entry level, and then instantly you see you could take it actually shot past um TP5. Even if you set like a tight stop loss, you can see here that it never actually went into drawdown. You didn't have any drawdown at all whatsoever. It was pretty precise, to be completely honest with you. It was very precise. So I do want to, let's just go to the settings. So here with the levels system that we've been using, you have different times that you can use the New York session, the Asian session, your Tokyo, your London. You can pretty much put all the sessions in here on this screen. You can also like customize your colors for like your buy and your sell. For these styles, you can also like click off, like if you want to take off TPs, you can take off your buy entries, your TPs. If you want to take off the pain levels, you can take off the writing. You can kind of like create it and make it into your own little tool or whatnot. This has honestly, I can't even lie, just for this week alone, it's really been a game changer for me. I feel like I don't have to look for setups anymore. Either they cross over this buy entry line or they cross below the sell entry line, and I just hit the buy or sell button and I make sure that I'm managing my risk properly. Um, so let's just go ahead and get into the sessions that I pretty much traded. Now you're gonna see where I customize my levels indicator, how I want it to do my indicator. This was just a lot more simpler. I'm one of those traders. I don't like a whole bunch of stuff on my screen. I need it as simple as it can possibly be. So y'all about to see what I'm talking about. I know this looks crazy, right? But it's only because um I basically have it zoomed out so that way I would easily be able to get to the previous trades that I took this week. So let me just put something out there. I have all three levels indicators already on here. I have the Asian session, the New York session, and the London all preset in my settings. So that way, click these buttons and they're going to pop up depending on whatever session I'm in. Which right here, it's obviously that one because you see, I clicked these two on and nothing popped up, which means it's not in the right session. So basically, I do have a sessions indicator as well. I love this sessions indicator. It pretty much just tells me, as you can see, I'm just going to zoom out so you can see this is a blank empty chart, right? When you cut on your levels, it'll look like this. I took all the TP levels off. I took all the extra lines off. The only lines I kept was the buy line, the sell line, and the range line. The range that is this gray area in the middle that you're going to be seeing here. And that's usually just the happy medium. That's letting you know that price is now beginning to break the range to the upside or break the range to the downside. If it breaks the range to the downside, we're looking for sales. If it breaks the range to the upside, we're looking for buys. You just don't technically with this system, you just won't actually take the buy or the sell until it closes below that buy or sell line, right? So this is what it'll look like with the levels on, right? And you can see based on the sessions, once you cut on your sessions indicator, sessions will basically tell you Tokyo, London, and New York. I love this indicator. Like sessions is just like chef's kiss to me because I like the fact that I can come on my chart and I don't gotta guess and be like what session I'm in. I don't gotta pay attention to what time it is. It kind of already has those things for you, right? So let's just go to where I have one of my entries. So this was on Thursday, April 29th. Actually, no, this was Thursday, April 30th. I mean, Thursday. What in the world, y'all? I'm sorry, y'all. This was, yes, this was Thursday, April 30th. So I ended up catching a sale entry. This was later in the night. I don't even remember what I was doing, y'all. And I was just like, let me check out the charts, let me see what's going on. And then I pretty much seen during the Tokyo session that price was pretty much I seen well by the time I looked at the chart, price had already closed around here somewhere. And I was like, okay, we have a close below the sell line, right? And I was like, okay, we have a close below the sell line, so I'm pretty much gonna go ahead and get in. Now, usually what I've learned is if you get a close below the sell line or above the buy line, that entry line, sometimes most of the time I realize you need to wait on a pullback. So I've been waiting on a pullback. I've been waiting on slight pullbacks for it to pull back some and then get in. But this was my entry here. So I entered here at 71.41 and I pretty much took 71.41 way down here. And then another thing that I started doing is for my SLs, for my stop loss levels, I usually pretty much this will be my stop loss. Like from these four lines. These are now this is not how you use the indicator as far as stop loss is. Your stop loss can be whatever you want it to be, and your take profit can be whatever you want it to be. The original levels indicator, as you can see, only had sell and TP levels or buy and TP levels. It doesn't actually have um like stop loss levels. So to make sure that I'm managing my risk, I just decided to make sure that if I get in for sales, that buy entry level is going to be my SL. And if I get in for buys, that sell entry level is going to be pretty much my SL. That's how I chose to use it. I actually chose to maximize and utilize everything that I can within this one indicator to make it as simple as possible, right? Um, so yeah, I caught this trade Thursday, April 30th. This was pretty much the risk to reward was amazing. It was a 2.6 risk to reward. So it was actually better than a 1 to 1. It's kind of like a 1 to 2. And then we had another entry here where this was also April 30th. So this was that next morning. Um, I caught a buy. I got in at 61. I'm sorry, I got in at 71.63. And this one, y'all, when I tell y'all this play was so sweet, it was so solid. It was just, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. So this would be your stop loss. And then you would pretty much just ride the wave, right? But do y'all see where price took off? Like once it closed above this, you guys, when I tell y'all price took off. This this one ate. Can't even lie. This one ate. I ate. Okay. But as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. I got my sessions on. It was obviously New York session. I just followed the rules. I got the close above the buy entry line, and I took buys and I set my stop loss at the sell entry line. And if it would have pulled back and stopped me out, I would be done. And do y'all see this risk to reward ratio? A 1 to 4. Munyon. It was amazing. I was very proud of myself. Uh, Keep in mind, you guys, these are sniper entries. As you can see, I was catching these entries on the 1 minute, the 1 minute, not the two, not the three, not the four, not the five, not the 1 hour, not the 4 hour, not the weekly, not the monthly. These were 1 minute time, 1 minute time frames. Insane, right? So, last but not least, this is the trade that I'm currently in. I got in this trade today, like at the end of my day. I literally got in this trade. I got in at 72.35, and basically all I seen was, and I know it looks weird here because you're like, well, the line's all the way down there. So how did you get in all the way up here? This is where the indicator comes in. So this is where level comes in, and it's a great idea to have the levels preset on the different times, on the different session. Because if you click on this session, now I don't know which session is what. So I usually just click them on and off until it pops up on that actual session that I'm in right now. So as you can see on this one, after I click the sessions up there, the indicator pops up right in this area where price was currently, moving. And so as you can see, the price also closed below here, but also something else I've noticed. Sometimes I have gotten a little risque and I will get in before price closes below that sell entry line. Sometimes I have gotten a little risque and I will get in before price closes below that sell entry line. But that's only because I have back tested this to see if it's likely to go in my favor. And based on my back testing, I it was something that I seen happen often, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm willing to take that risk, right? So, and that's only because anytime I see price closing below this buy level here, this buy entry level, and it closes back in this range where our gray lines are, usually it pretty much just plunges, goes to the sell entry, and then it keeps going, which is exactly what it did. So once I see price kind of close below the buy entry, and it also closed below the range right beneath that, which is this gray line. So the orange line is the buy, the gray lines are the ranges that it'll break out, and then you have this pink reddish looking line that'll be your sell. So once I seen it close below the buy entry and also close below this range here, I was like, I'm gonna take the risk. So that's basically what I did. I got in at 72.35, and then I'm like, I'm gonna ride the wave and see, um, you know, how low we can go. And right now, price is currently it's oh well, number one, my stop loss is too high. It's right there. But right now, this is another 1 to 4. Y'all know the market closed at 5, so I'm still in this trade right now. We in profit now. Don't get me wrong, I'm in profit. But right now, markets goes won't pick back up until Monday, and I'm okay with that. So that's kind of all it is to it. I'll probably be back. I feel like I can break this down a little bit better, but I really just wanted to share my results with levels.ai. And this is just something new that we're working on. Um, and yeah, I'm just here to share it with you because this can be really major. This can be really big. Me and my team, we're working hard to push this out. But before we start really pushing it out and sharing it with the public, we need to see the results. We want to get some results for y'all. So, like I said, I've been the little guinea pig. I'm kind of just the test dummy right now, and I'm testing this stuff out so we can really get the ball rolling and share this with y'all because this system is freaking amazing. Okay, it has made my days a lot easier. Um, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And in the meantime, in between time, y'all stay blessed.